Hey, what's up, YouTube and all the other interwebs? Mastodon Comics and Music here. Um, it's been a little bit since I did a comic book stream. Might have been last summer after Heroes Con. If you were at Heroes Con last year and I missed you, uh, sorry. A bit of a glare. Lighting seems to be my eternal issue here. Anyway, hopefully we'll catch up down the road. But I've been sort of not picking up a lot. I mean, I have, but I haven't. Not what I've been used to picking up. Money got tight, and we were saving up to do a house roof, and also trying to finish my comic room. But I did manage to pick up some books this year, relatively cheap, affordably, and I've been putting in the overtime too, so that helps. But so comic books, I'm going to get right into it because I got to go get my vehicle inspected. So just wanted to hop on and do this haul live stream. I've done it for a while. I was going to do just a regular video, but I decided against it. So here we are. Without further ado, we're going to switch the old camera. You'll see, still see me in the background, but as you can see, I got stuff back there to get hung up. I'm going to extend the shelf here for DVDs and stuff. But anyway, this I picked up out of an Ollie's bag. Those of you familiar with Ollie's, they have like $5 grab bags, and this was in it, and I love this cover. So it's basically a reprinted original of Creepy. I think it appeared on and maybe a couple other magazines, but classic Frazetta Cavemen. This one here I picked up at a local show in February. What's up, CJ? How you been, dude? But Happy Valley Con up towards State College, PA, from where I'm not from State College, but I'm from the area. It's pretty close. Small con. Picked this one up. JJL Collectibles. You may have seen them at like New York Comic Con or any of the other big cons. He frequents a lot of cons. He's a licensed CGC, not dealer, but I guess dealer. Grader, not grader. He handles a lot of CGC books. I'll just say that. Kyle, how are you, sir? It's good to see you. Hope you're doing well. But do you believe in nightmares? It's an early Silver Age. It's a late 50s. Yeah, probably double the price. I didn't pay 50. I paid less than that. Another dealer. I'm almost 100% sure that the guy that I got these next few books off of is selling from his PC, because he was an older gentleman. It was him and his wife, and he seemed eager to make deals and so forth. But I just got the impression that they were, because the majority of the books were Bronze Age, early Bronze Age, late Silver Age, and he looked about the age, to have been young at the time when these books came out. So Ghost number 56, Luis Dominguez. Those who know me know I'm a Luis Dominguez fan. Another Ghost book, number 46. I believe this is Luis Dominguez as well. Yeah, there's the old LD down there in the corner, down by that tombstone, in between the tombstones. This one I really like. Ghost number 49. I don't think this is Luis Dominguez. I think that's Nick Cardy, but I'm not positive. Luis and Dominguez and Cardy seem to trade off on some of the Bronze Age books. And Sergeant Fury, number 71. I forget who I picked this one up off of. But I had bought off of this gentleman before. I can't remember the name of his store, but he's doesn't have brick and mortar. He's one of the guys that just goes to the cons and sells books. Spider-Man, Amazing Spider-Man Parallel Lives, Jerry Conway. This is part of the Marvel graphic novel line. I've been working on those for several years, picking those up, read them, and if you've seen, I've done videos, like video reviews. I got to get back into doing some of those. Squadron Supreme is another one. It's a little later in the Marvel graphic line. Death of the Universe. So it looks pretty good. I believe that's, let's see, it's Grunwald, Ryan, and Williamson. So, next few books are from my LCS. I saw this one and I like the look of it. The interior doesn't look too bad. It's kind of one of those deals where it's like somewhat right up my alley. And it's a one shot, so I don't have to worry about going back and this was kind of neat, a little separate on the back. Shut up. Freaking phone. My apologies. Anyway, that the old do not disturb, that shit don't happen again. Anyway, before I was reading interrupted. Yeah, it's a Dreamweaver giant size special, and it's at least I believe it's a one shot. I'm gonna grab that because I know I don't have to fool around with continuing story arcs. Dark Shadows. I was up there the other day and I grabbed 3 more issues of Dark Shadows. Kind of slowly working on a run. I have 5 issues now of the 35. So this is issue number 12. Nope, that was issue number 14. This is issue 12. Classic George Wilson painted covers. And that one there is the last issue in the run. Almost lost that one. The last issue in the run, issue 35. I'm not quite sure who did this one, and it's a Whitman. The Gold Key subcontract, if you will. I saw this and I was a little slightly annoyed with the $7.99 price tag, but I'm looking at it and I'm like, this is kind of cool. It's like the large format and the interior pages like the old school newsprint. I'm like, okay, yeah, I'll get that. And of course, my daughter was thrilled. That's the closest I'll get to owning a Detective Comics 27. And I'll probably post it at some point, but I have the homage Batman that is 227. I can't remember the number. I apologize. That was AOK'd to me by Steve Whiting last year at Heroes Con. But this is the original. So had to grab that. I'll probably make an Instagram post with both of them at some point. And then recently, I took a ride down to an antique store, and I was able to pick up a few books. That might have been where the two graphic novels came from, but I can't remember. No, I'm not CJ. Got to put a roof on the house. So in all likelihood, I might try for Terrificon. It just depends. Otherwise, Terrificon or Baltimore. But otherwise, I probably won't get to any other cons this year till I get that roof taken care of. What's up, Drew? How you doing? But I went to an antique shop. It's called the Depot. It's down around Hollidaysburg, Pennsylvania, which is like Altoona area. If you're familiar with Altoona, PA, there's a place called the Antique Depot, and one half is antiques, the other half is flea market. And I went down on Sunday, and then I went over to Ebensburg on Route 22. And Route 22 is kind of a popular, it's an older route to Pittsburgh. But I went to Ebensburg and checked out the comic shop there. I hadn't been there in a while. I usually do pretty good when I go there, but I picked this up. I like Long Shot, and I was thinking I didn't have this one. It's number 11 that I didn't have, so I got duplicated. But it's okay because this was also a duplicate, but it happens to be my favorite cover in the run, Weird War Tales. So it's issue 47, and the original one that I had in my childhood collection, I AOK to a friend. I don't know where I was going with that, but I AOK to a friend. And the reason I gave him was because it's my favorite cover in the run. It's from childhood and all that stuff. So when you develop a really good rapport with people, sometimes you tend to do stuff like that. Obviously, another Dark Shadows book. I can't remember which issue this is. Gold Key is so weird in that way. This is issue 20. Don't tell White Gloves I was touching my book barehanded. Witching Hour, really cool cover. I like that one. It kind of reminds me of Scooby Doo. And issue 21, which I believe this is a Nick Cardy. What's the next album? The next album is Beastie Boys, Check Your Head. And we've we've talked about doing an Oingo Boingo, but I don't know if it's going to happen or not. Witching Hour number 71, and this is Luis Dominguez. Really cool Grim Reaper cover with the witch staring in through the window. And I put another nice dent in my Sergeant Fury run at this particular shop in Evansburg. I was like, oh yes. Got out the phone, looked up the app, see which ones I was needing, and I was like, oh, need that one. Oh, need that one. So issue 51, and they were all really good prices. I got them all. Majority of them were under $5 a piece. Well loved, yes. This is issue 64. The reprinted cover of this is green, of the Peacemonger. And Hailey and I were talking about it, and I ended up digging the other copy of the reprinted cover out and sending him a picture of both of them. He's like, whoa! So that's kind of cool. Just plop the rest of these up here. Number 141. Now this is strong reproduction territory, reprinted cover territory, reprinted stories. There's no new stories after issue 120, I think it is. And I think some of the covers are new later. So 127, I believe that is that's either Kirby or Simonson. That might be early Simonson. I don't know. I know some of Walt's early stuff. He had the blocks, the Kirby style. Number 125. Number 124. Oh boy. Don't turn your back on Bull McGivney. Number 105. Now this one, it's my understanding that the odd numbered ones after issue 80, in between issue 80 and issue 120, the odd numbered ones had new stories in it. It wasn't complete new stories, but and I think somebody told me, I think 114 was the last one with a new story. I can't remember correctly. I don't know. issue 102. Look how white that one is. It could even, I guess, actually, it looks white in the camera, but when you're looking at it, it's not really that white. Issue 81, All American Campus Gridiron. And issue 52, Triumph at Treblinka. So that's pretty much it for the haul. And I don't really have anything coming up on the channel. I got some things to hang up in here, and then I'll probably do a room tour. I'm gonna I have a little TV, a 20-inch TV that my wife got me for Christmas. I'm gonna hang up on the opposing wall, and I started to get some stuff hung up. Got my pops over there. I'm gonna put I got J channel, like the stuff you use for vinyl siding. I got J channel, and I'm gonna put my comics over there on that wall where the pops are, and on this wall, I'm gonna put vinyl records up there. I was gonna try to do that today, but I got to mow later too. So otherwise, hopefully, once I get everything hung and the way I want it, I might turn my desk around this direction so that wall is to my back, and maybe the lighting will look a little different, look a little better. I don't know. I always seem to struggle with lighting. This is what it is. That's c'est la vie. That's my life. But thanks for popping in, gentlemen, saying hello, and check out Cover to Cover in 2 weeks on, I think, the 31st. I think is what we settled on. We're going to do Beastie Boys, Check Your Head. Should be fun. It's been a minute since I listened to that album. That's one of Raul's picks. And Hialeah Comic Bros picks. And maybe we'll see you down the road. In the meantime, keep collecting, keep reading, and keep sharing. See ya. End the stream.